Hey there, you've shown up here because you're curious about card decks and how you could use them in your business. A card deck is a blessing for any business, so let's get right to it. Stay with me for a few minutes while we brainstorm some ideas. No matter what you're doing for your client, you always want to remain top of mind with a physical product they can hold in their hand. So what kind of card deck could work for your business? I've done some shopping and I've pulled out some examples so you can begin thinking outside of the box or the book for what's possible. Number one, I love this. So you can be any kind of business and send your client appreciation, gratitude, admiration. Maybe it's quotes that you say all the time, or maybe it's some of your favorite pieces of information. But any business can offer this kind of card to enhance their client's experience. Number two, a card deck is the perfect partner to a book. So if you already have a book, this is the perfect next step. If you know Esther Hicks, she has many, many books, and most of her books have a card deck that goes along with it. This is because these little bite-sized jewels of information are easily digestible to your clients, and your information is accessible to them in a really fun way. If you're a physical therapist, an acupuncturist, you can offer some kind of support affirmation cards where your information is with your client even when you can't be. This is super sweet. A deck branded just for you to brighten a bad day. So most people have a bad day at some point. So imagine your deck of cards with your little inspirations and little quotes that you offer your clients that are all branded to you, and they're always looking at it. So I've circled here to show you that this person has 122 product reviews at a price of $26. So you can do the math, and you can see how lucrative decks of cards can really be. This is another partnership with a book. So The Untethered Soul, great book, by the way. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend. But what a nice opportunity to take the golden nuggets that are in the book and make them more accessible to your people where they can grab them when they don't want to go flipping through a book. It also makes a great gift idea. So your little tiny bits of information from the book, the big jewels of content, right on the card. You know what a recipe card is, but do you have to be a chef to have a recipe deck? Absolutely not. This deck could be for any business. If you're a realtor, if you're a web designer, you have your favorite cookie recipes, you have your favorite pasta recipes, so you throw together a deck of cards where you're giving something to your client that they're going to remember every time they're in their kitchen or baking up your favorite things. This is a super fun way to package a deck of cards. They're on a key ring, so they're easily manageable to take around with you to throw in your purse. But this can be good when you're trying to share with your people some kind of a tasks or rituals that you want them to perform on a daily basis, or even a teaching tool or flashcards or something like that. Now, what if you're an image consultant, or you teach people the art of feng shui, or you're an interior designer? What about a deck of cards that shows them about color and explains to them the different ways the different colors feel, so they're familiar with color and they get familiar to color? That's a real enhancement to any of those businesses. Now, if you're an entrepreneur talking to entrepreneurs, or a business coach teaching other entrepreneurs, you know that there's burnout involved, right? So what about if you had some inspirations around how to stay healthy and mindful and out of burnout? All your little tips and tools right in front of your client's face. And last but not least, a little brainstorming card deck. Suppose all you had to do was ask provocative questions so that you sparked the creativity in your client. So this can be for a web designer or any kind of coach, or really anything where you're trying to inspire your client to think a little bit differently. So I hope our brainstorming session has sparked your creative genius and gets you digging into what is possible for your deck of cards. So let me introduce myself. I'm Rosie. I love cards. Many people have asked me to help them with their deck, so I've created a course. And I invite you over to check it out and to say, yes, I want my very own deck. I've got a self-study course, a do it with you, and a do it for you. So all options are in your hands. I sure hope to meet you over there. Ciao for now, and I'll see you at queenofcarddecks.com.